Hi, welcome to everyone. Today we're going to discussing about another topic on computer network, which is TELNET. So in this session, discussing about these three topics. One is TELNET, and what is NVT, and what is SNMP. So TELNET, in the sense, in the name itself, we're calling as a network. We're calling as a terminal network. So in this TELNET, it is used to operate a system is standard protocol, which we can able to using virtual terminal system. So virtual terminal service system, we can able to access that one. That should be organized in the ISO server systems only. And this connection start with the local computer. So a computer which is being connected to which accept the connections and the remote computer system, and who are able to access the connection. All these things we store the information. And this we having as a key terms are the time sharing environment as well as a logging, which means what kind of information values that one, what kind of environment structure values in that one, what kind of large computer support we are using that one. All these things we noted down. And similarly in the logging section, what kind of information we access that one, all the things we log into our systems only based upon the respective user ID. So this is a terminal mechanism system. So if we can able to operate the respective operating system in the local system and respective application program, we can able to log in into all the things based upon the respective user IDs only. And next one is remote login. So in the remote login, we see terminal connections is there. And so all these are operating, all this telnet is operating, a number of application layer is there, operating system is there, and another protocol is there. So these are operating through internet communications only. One telnet computer to another telnet computer, which is one client server to another server mechanism. And next one is NVT. So as we discussed in previous sessions, we go for this a 7-bit encoding process is there in the NVT. We calling as a network virtual terminal systems only. So in this terminal system, we can able to use this local computer system. So how many characters we are able to send information from server to client or client to server system. So based upon telnet system, so it can able to receive the client connection. So through the internet communication technique, so this NVT character is set the important things only. That information is transmitted to the server system. Again, the remote computer is character is set should be available, should be based upon the pseudo terminal driver. It can be decode the information values only. So all these things are to the 7-bit information formation only. So but what is the modes of formation? So most of the telnet implementation operate in the following three modes only. One is default mode, character mode, and line mode. So what is SNMP, which calling as a simple network management protocol. So as we discussed in previously, simple net transfer protocol, same way we discussing about this simple network management protocol. So is a framework using the managing the device on internet. How many types of devices are there? How many types are there? I mean, how many counts are there? All these things can able to manage the device on internet. That we calling as a simple network management protocol. So it provides a set of formation, set of operations, monitoring, and managing through the internet only. But what is a messengers and what is a manager and what is agent? So a manager is a host that able to run information from the client to program. So how many agents are there? What kind of root information there, and how to run the system is there. All these things comes to this SNMP server program system. But this management mechanism, so when we achieve the internet communication, a simple interaction is between the manager and agent is feasible. Communication is possible between the a number of devices are present over there. It can able to manage all the systems, all the devices through the internet only. So for example, we having this one agent information is there. So we can able to manage the information in the database system. So we can able to router can store the information with respect to user IDs or respect to agent information. So that number of information that packets are received and forwarded to the respective user or respective manager. He compare the information and determine whether they are in the router or congested or not. He can able to process that kind of information, can able to manage that kind of scenario only. So here user agent can able to contribute the management process, which means a server program on the agent to check the environment if sometimes it goes wrong, or if the agent send information to the other manager only. But what is the management with SNMP program? There are three basic ideas are there. Manager checks the agent by requesting information that reflect the behavior of the agent, or else manager also force the agent to perform the certain functions or resetting the values and based on the agent database, or else agent also contribute the management process by warning the manager or recording the unusual conditions. So what is management components? The management component, there are three things are there. One is SMI, MIB, and SNM. So here management is achieved by the SNMP protocol, so that used by the other protocol, like whereas the n number protocols are there, they can cooperate with this network management protocols only to access the n number of device processes in the network only. But how we are able to manage that one? We can able to manage the protocol, we calling as a SMI, we calling as a structure management protocol, or as a management information based protocol, structural management information and management information based protocols only. But what is MIB? MIB contains similarly the domain name system, but is a second component of the network management only. So here when you see MIB is each agent having his own MIB, but it is a collection of all the objects like system information, F, at, IP. So collection of all the information, manager can imagine that to manage that one, but it also recognizes the n number of groups are there. Generally 8 groups are there, like system group, interface group, agent translation, IP, TCP, like n number of groups are present over the MIB groups only. And similarly in the SMA mechanism, which we calling as a structural management information. So what kind of object attributes we are using that one in the structural management mechanism? What kind of components we are using that one? That is using the network management. It may having a different function to define the types of data that stored in the object and show how to encode the information to transmit over the network. That is a name, type and encoding method that we calling as a SMI techniques only. And what is SNMP? SNMP apparently we calling as is using both SMI and MIB to manage network systems only. So it manages the retrieve the value of the object defined in the agent, or it manages to store the value in a defined in the agent, and agent send alarm message about abnormal situation to the manager. And similarly PDUs, a personal device units, or types of different packets we are using that one. So we have get request or next request or bulk request, set request, response, trap, all the information we are storing in the PDUs only. So these are the sample types of SNMP PDUs. We having as manager and respective clients, and SNMP agent is there. We having a server system is there. So what is the get request is there, next request, bulk request, sample request, or set request. Based upon the request mechanism, we get some kind of response to them. We can able to trap them. Then we can able to inform the request and report to the manager. And this is a PDF format. So this is a working of type we are using that one, working of request IDs, and if any frame check sequence, any kind of error status are there, any error index are there, or where bin list is there, like different kind of variables or different kind of length kind of variable structures we stored in this PDF format. And these are the PDU message, what kind of version, header, security parameters, and respective body structure, all these things we stored in this message structure only. And the security perspective, there are different types of securities there, like version 3, version 2. We have enhanced the structure only. Like version 3, we provide 2 types of securities are there. One is general security as well as a specific kind of security is there. Similarly, version 3 we having as a message authentication, privacy, which is security, all this in authorized manner only. And in this, it allows also manager remotely change security information, which means manager does not have a physical presence at the manager station. And I conclude this session. In this session, we discussing about the important topics, which is TELNET, NVT, and SNMP. So in the next session, we're going to be discussing about revision of these topics. Thank you.